We're back!
Welcome back to depression-youarenot-alone.com. To my left is Shannon.
Hello.
And behind the scenes is John.
He won't say hello.
I'm busy drinking a beer.
And
this is Lou.
My name is Lou. For those of you, when you have a chance, please see our latest video, Life with Shannon 3. What's it called? Nightmares and...
No, I forgot.
It's funny.
It's,
Nightmares of something.
Well, based on actual events.
It's actually funny.
Can we say that? Based on actual events?
Yeah, okay.
So we can say that.
Hitting the sack with Shannon and Another Nightmares.
That's it.
Hitting the sack with Shannon and
Yeah.
Other Nightmares. That's it. It's only 3 minutes and 3 minutes, 20 seconds, whatever. 25 seconds. If you can watch that, hopefully it'll give you a smile.
Give us a like and subscribe.
And give us a like and subscribe, and hopefully it'll give you a smile, because we all need a smile every now and then, a laugh every now and then.
Yeah.
It's good for our mental health.
Just on our weight, too. Our weight. We have not taken off anymore. Oh, you did. You took off a couple more pounds. I've got 4 pounds to go.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Well, both of us.
Yeah, well, it's all the sex I'm having.
Oh, my God.
That's
The one in your dreams?
taking off the weight. Well, it's mostly by myself. But that's
Oh,
irrelevant.
come on. You're
That's
such
not,
a weirdo.
What about the mistress?
That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
No, she dumped me. But anyway, what we try to do as humans, something we need to do, is constantly learn as we live our lives.
Yeah, unfortunately, too many people don't.
Right, but we need to learn every day, try to learn something. We learned last week that Shan stuck her tongue in an outlet.
Whoa.
We learned that last week.
When I was a kid, I stuck my tongue in
It doesn't
an outlet.
matter when it was.
Yeah, well, of
What
course it
matters
does,
is
because
that
if
you
I
did.
was 50 years old sticking my tongue in an outlet, we got an issue.
Now you just stick a fork in an
No,
outlet, right?
it's not an issue. Just one of many. Just throw that.
What is using that?
Make a list.
No.
They have a list for Santa
if you're
Claus. It's this big,
50
and a list of your issues, which is like a novel.
If you're 50 years old licking an outlet, you've got something going on that we need to look at. And I was not 50 years old when I did that. I was a tiny child, like I told you.
But you still did it.
Well, yeah, I did. I got zapped.
You are saying some crazy things.
All right, Family Guy.
Well, there is an explanation. You did tell me, it's true, that when you were little, your mother dropped you on your head.
Oh, yeah, she did. When I was a baby, she dropped me. She
there you go.
Really
The
bad
next
about it.
question would be, how many times?
No. Only one time
fair
that
question.
I'm aware of.
Fair question.
Yeah, she really was heartbroken over that.
Was it over?
At least it wasn't like Rodney Dangerfield when
That
the doctor slapped him and the nurse got in a few too.
That could explain why I am the way I am.
Was it out of the second-story window, out of the upstairs
I
bedroom?
have no idea. I don't know where. I just know she dropped me as a child on the head. Whatever.
It was like Michael Jackson, the way he's dangling his kid out the window.
Okay, I don't know. That was like deliberately. He was like
blanket?
a nutso.
Was that blanket?
There's a difference between a nutso and somebody accidentally dropping your child. That doesn't sound
that
good either.
blanket?
But my mother was
that blanket?
a lovely soul. It is a lovely
his
soul.
son blanket?
Yeah, blanket.
This is my niece tampon. And this is, whatever.
Maxi pad.
No, that's just ignorant. You're just being ignorant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good name there. Frank Zappa named his kids Dweezil and Moon Unit.
Nah, I got nothing.
Really? You live with those names?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Actually, it sounds kind of cool. I think I'm going to rename my kids.
Okay, I don't
They're
think
not going
you
to go
are.
for it now at this age.
No.
But anyway.
It's too late.
Also want to send out our condolences. Queen Elizabeth passed away Thursday, right? Today's Saturday, so it was 2 days
That
ago.
was what, 94?
96.
She had a nice life.
Nice long life. Not like most of us, stress and
Of
work
course
for
not.
a
It's
living.
different caliber.
Yeah, work for a living. But, I know a lot of people admired her, loved her around the world, which wasn't just a thing in Great Britain. Many people around the world, in this country and many countries, admired her and loved her. Let's face it, she was 70 years. So
Queen
fair to
Elizabeth.
say most people in Great Britain only knew her as queen.
Yeah.
At 70 years. Same
What was
thing.
it, 1952 or something around
You know,
there?
it was the same thing when Fidel Castro died. Most people in Cuba
Only
knew,
knew Castro.
Fidel Castro,
Yeah.
right? So they have that love, that admiration, that consistency. Me personally, I have a right to give my opinion, even though I know we live in an age where you're not allowed to give an opinion if it doesn't agree with my opinion. To me, royalty is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So ridiculous that in the country we live in, when they declared independence from England, they didn't want royalty. That's how wonderful royalty was back then, right? 200 over 200 years ago. We don't want royalty because our founding fathers came from royalty. Because the fact of the matter is, the history of colonization is ugly. It was brutalizing people, murdering people, slaughtering people. Great Britain, and the country we're from, Portugal, to this day is the oldest alliance
13 something.
alliance in world
13
history.
something.
They still have that alliance. The oldest alliance in history is Great Britain and Portugal.
Yeah, 1345 or somewhere around there.
And both people from those nations suffered a great deal to create wealth for the royal families.
Just
For
like
the
France,
king.
Spain, and
France,
these other
Spain,
places.
Holland, many,
Plethora.
right? Where these men and young boys even were put on ships, sent to far off lands. Oftentimes didn't even get there.
No.
They would die en route.
Of course.
In London, it was great. You'd be walking down the street, and all of a sudden you black out, you wake up on the ship, and now you're in His Majesty's Navy.
Never see your family again, and you were doing it for the king, to serve the king,
The
or
king
the
or the
queen,
queen, whatever.
or whatever, the royal family. And then you have all your lords, all of these people that, boy, it's really great, isn't it? It's so great, as I said, that so many countries have done away with royalty.
Yeah, most of them, a lot of
Thank
them.
goodness.
away with
Thank
royalty.
goodness.
And in this country here in the United States, when it was founded when they declared independence in 1776, did not want royalty because they came from those countries that had royalty and they saw what it was about.
Although some people wanted to make Washington king.
Yes, they wanted to make him king.
He didn't want it.
Good.
Well, we live in 2022. There are people who want to make Donald Trump king.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
So stupid people exist.
King Donald the First. That's
King
got a
Donald.
good ring to it.
Yeah.
that sounds absolutely.
King Donald douchebag the first.
I think I may want to
Yeah.
projectile vomit right now.
But
when you do that,
Do it that way.
face that. Yeah, face that.
It'd be
way.
more fun if I did
But
it this
still,
way.
you
I
know,
don't
we
want
want
to get
to.
the camera full of vomit.
We do understand there are a lot of people who love the Queen. She may have been a very nice lady.
Maybe.
Very nice lady.
But it's sad that she passed away.
Sad that she passed away. It's always sad. Listen, I have no love for Donald Trump, but I'm not wishing any harm.
No,
on him.
of course not.
You know, that's as humans we don't do that.
No.
We shouldn't do that.
We shouldn't do that. There's a lot of
I'd
people
like to
out
see him
there.
go to prison, but that's a whole other
That's a
story.
whole different.
He could live in prison the rest of his life, and I'd be okay with
Yeah,
that.
well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen either, because everything here is corrupt. It's corrupt because, you know what, there's probably enough to get him in prison, but, oh, well, the country's already so divided and this and that.
Yeah.
Okay, you can say all that, but don't tell us that no one is above the law. Yes, they are above the law.
No matter who's in power.
No matter who's in power,
It's
and you know what,
corrupt.
when you have wealth, too, in this country, and many countries, you have representation, and you get away with things. And if you're some poor schmuck gets caught with a joint, you're going to jail.
Yeah, 10
So-
years.
Yeah,
Depending on the state.
Maybe
So-
Colorado you get off.
Well, Colorado's legal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So is California. I think in California you can grow your own up to a certain amount.
All right. Good for
Oh,
them.
I'm not moving to California, but
Well, I'm not moving there
There's
either.
too much
'cause,
smog there. Oh.
It's not just the smog. California's whacked.
yeah,
Yeah, I've been there.
That whole state is
I
a little bit of a
don't. I mean, I don't hate
They
it.
got laws on top of laws on top of laws, and nobody can do anything. It's just nuts.
Remember when we were young, the automobiles,
That's what the-
their
that's what the
emissions,
pencil.
you had the
Yeah.
emissions for the country, and in California emissions.
Yeah.
those cars were the ones that had no power.
Well, what they did was
Right.
they gave California an exemption because of all the smog and stuff. And then later on, all these car companies going, oh, we can't have two different versions, so
No.
we'll just do everything to California standards.
Exactly. So today, we want to send our condolences, you know,
Yes.
the loss of the Queen, and
That is sad.
it's always sad when someone passed away,
Of
and so many
course.
people admired her, loved her. Hey, listen, and all the ceremonial stuff they do, all the coaches,
go ahead.
it's all kind of cool.
Yeah.
But the whole concept of leeches living off the people, I personally don't agree with that. That's why like I said, so many countries have done away with that, including here. They never wanted it.
You know, a lot of countries did it by revolution.
Reason for that, yes. Well,
They
reason.
didn't do it by, you know, a few countries did by a translation.
Well, you know
A lot
what?
of
You
them-
go fight in some land, you slaughter those people, slaughter them, rape them, butcher them, all in the name of the king, or bring wealth
Oh,
back
God, that sounds so
back to the royal
ancient.
family.
It's just so ancient.
Your life is meaningless. You're doing it for them because you know that's what you do. You've sworn allegiance to the king or to the queen or whatever.
Not
Where do
to-
I sign up for that?
Not to your country, but to your
And
Where can I sign up for that?
Nah.
Okay, so
Nah.
Well, just like in this country, all the politicians, they take an oath to defend the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic.
really they do that.
You know what?
They do that,
To
but do they
them,
mean it?
the Constitution is just a piece of toilet paper.
Oh,
it's-
yes, they wipe their asses with it.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
about me keeping this cushy job,
Screw their oath. You know,
this
they don't
cushy
care about
job,
their
and
oath.
that's all that matters. But again, may she rest in peace. Long life, 96.
That's good. It's a good life to
not,
live.
Not many
That's-
people make it that far.
No, they
That's,
don't. And that's so.
Our grandmother made it to 101, so she got her beat.
And Charles, who
He's 76.
had said years ago,
Yeah.
wasn't it recorded, that
Yeah,
he
it was
wanted to
very
be
well.
Camilla's tampon?
Yeah.
That's impressive as well.
That's not impressive because Camilla wasn't exactly impressive then, and she's definitely not impressive now.
Maybe a really nice lady. You don't
She could
know.
be.
Oh, no, she
Judging
could be.
She's not impressive
She
now.
actually be the nicest of all of
She
them.
could be.
You know.
Yeah, she could
correct.
be the nicest of all.
But
Very
he wanted to be her tampon.
Well,
Yeah, it was a phone call there or something.
They got a
recorded.
tampon, so.
Listen, I have fantasies too. But
You
I'm
have
sorry,
fantasies
that's not a
about
fantasy I
tampons?
ever had about
About
anything.
tampons?
No, I don't want to be a tampon. Nope. Don't
That
want
would
to
be
do
the
it.
last place I think anybody would want to
Don't
do.
want to.
is a
Actually,
tampon.
wait, if my belt isn't on right, whatever, I
Yeah.
can imagine a string hanging out.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's change the subject
Yeah,
because I'm starting to
please,
get a
that is
little nauseous.
disgusting.
I'm starting to get a little nauseous in this conversation. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Not tampons. Well, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Can you get the cricket sound effects? so we get that going?
September.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Yes, we can. At nighttime, the crickets do come out because we live in a neighborhood that is a gorgeous neighborhood.
Yes, you're
a
right.
beautiful gated community. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But nobody is out. Well,
That's 'cause it's 150
hold on. Out of
degrees
fairness,
out.
they do exercise in the day. I see people walking because I'm out there in the daytime too. But at nighttime, you would think, where we are in life, that there would be people. We all have pools and stuff. We're the only ones out? We're the only ones playing music and playing in the pool and doing shit. They don't do anything around here.
I agree
And we
with-
don't live in a, what is it called? What's that?
A retirement?
We don't live in a retirement community.
They do even less in my neighborhood.
And we're in South Florida, so
No,
what the hell?
I agree with you. You and I, Shannon and I have talked about this a lot.
creepy.
I don't get it, man. It's like we're the only ones playing music. We're the only ones in our pools. We're the, it's like you want to go
Well,
knocking
as
on
far
people's
as we
doors.
know.
Hey, everybody okay in here? Or do I need to go
It is creepy.
clear?
Well, no, there are in the granted, we are in the back of the
or
house,
it's
so
a
we don't
zombie
see a lot of
neighborhood.
activity in the front. But they are out.
Or it's a zombie neighborhood. Everybody knows a zombie.
is a little bit-
Hell,
it's
I
kinda
don't
creepy.
understand. To me, you know what I like? I like going outside and seeing children play.
Yeah, me too.
I like to hear my neighbors playing music.
Yeah.
I don't care how loud they
It's
play.
us playing
It shows
it.
they're alive, having
Yeah.
fun. I like seeing
Yeah.
that.
But we have
depends
pool,
on the
pool,
music.
pool,
Like
pool,
seeing
pool, pool, and nobody's in it.
At our
but us.
old house, our neighbors next door, the young kids we playing
Oh, they
blasting their
jam
music.
out the music on the boats.
I didn't always like their music, but I don't care if they
Who
were
cares?
alive. They're having
It was-
fun.
they're
I
alive.
enjoyed it. Here, I feel like
I don't know
I
what's
don't.
going on
I
here.
may be dead and don't even know it. It just.
I know, we have to check our...
I see dead people.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see dead people, but something's
Actually,
going
didn't we
on.
do one of those on one of the podcasts? Didn't we mention
I
A
don't
medium?
know, I think we did, yeah.
I see dead people?
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Bruce
Yeah,
Willis.
I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It's here. It's like everybody's like dead here, man. I don't.
It's weird.
get it.
And it's not an old community.
But you know what? This goes back to things we've talked about in the past. I got the pencil here, so I got something to play with. What we talked about in the past about when we were younger. I don't give a shit if it was 120 degrees outside.
We were all outside.
We were
Everybody was
outside.
out.
People outside.
Everybody was outside.
Everyone, not just us. Yeah, the whole
Everybody.
neighborhood. People were doing stuff. Whatever.
And people were
But-
at other people's pools, playing in the pools.
Yeah, kids are playing outside in the
everywhere.
street. Oh, it's hot now. Well, it was hot 10 years ago,
Well, it is
20 years
100
ago, 30
degrees
years
here.
ago. But people were outside. But of course, now you have so many networks for programming.
Yeah, it's too much entertainment
You
inside.
have cell phones.
You have cell phones.
People are
that's basically
texting.
what
People are on their laptops.
Yeah.
People don't go to the store shopping. Oh, it's too hot to go to the store. Oh, really?
Instacart,
Really, it's
or
too
whatever
hot
the
for you
hell
to
it
get
is.
in your car with the AC going and then go to the mall where it's cool.
Yeah.
it's too hot. I can't do that. I can't do it.
Yeah, you just order.
Do malls even exist anymore?
Of course
Yeah.
they exist.
I think they're being exiled.
A lot of them are going out of business,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, but so what are people doing, right? They're isolated in their homes, AC, comfortable. Are they interacting with other people? No, they're
Oh,
not.
I need groceries. Oh, I'll just order from the grocery
Yeah, you
Have
just
it
order
delivered.
on
Have it
now.
delivered.
Have it delivered. And then tell your spouse to do it because you're too lazy to even order it. We're getting lazy, fat.
Well,
out of
because we have
shape.
technology that does a lot of stuff for us. So that's why we
Yeah,
are
but
where we
what-
are,
what's
because
so-
they're making it easier for everybody not to be able to get out and do things.
Yeah, what's so wrong with getting out of the house and doing
Well,
stuff?
that's
Okay,
the
well,
question.
let's get
to the
something
universe.
straight. Let's get something straight. Companies and corporations are not making things easier to make it things easier. They're making things easier for them to make money.
Well, that's of course.
doing us a
That's
favor.
that's just. I mean,
You're
common
not doing
sense.
us
And
a
anybody
favor.
that thinks that they're doing it as a favor for us, they're
No, but
they're whack.
people love it. People that are
Of course,
body
people are
able,
lazy.
well, I mean, young, whatever, they want to use that app that brings the
people are
groceries to their
lazy.
house.
I think of
Yes. And, well, they're making us lazier.
I mean, if I need something, I actually go to the grocery store.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, it gets me out of the house.
Yeah.
I think of what I've had to go through with depression, keeping my energy up, being active, changing my thoughts. And 90% of the country doesn't want to do shit. People just want to sit around. I want easy, 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 easy. Everything easy. You want to order
Instant
your
satisfaction.
crap from Amazon and return 75% of it.
Oh, that's the best.
everybody-
Because it was so easy to order, right?
Yeah.
And so much fun.
Oh,
So much
yeah.
fun. To
They
order
return
online.
3/4
Some
of the
people just
stuff.
get so excited about ordering shit online. I hate to tell you guys, but there are a lot more fun things to do than that.
Yeah.
Sex being one of them. Maybe you should start to have sex
You
with
can
your
get that
spouse
online,
instead.
too.
What?
You can get that online too.
You got the link for that?
What? Yeah.
You got the link for that?
The
I got a
link
few
for.
links.
For sex online?
Oh God! All right,
There's
no.
blondes.com, brunettes.com.
No.
But getting more serious here. It's just that we've gotten so used to stupid shit, man. There are people that love ordering things. They're not going to keep most of it. They're going to return
yeah.
it. But
They
just
do.
that I can
have
do
two
it.
friends that do
Just
that.
do it.
They order in bulk and they return 3/4 of it, and that's just what it is.
I know
but
somebody
on a weekly basis, they do this.
Yeah,
I know- I know
because it's like an
somebody.
addiction. You
I
have to
order
do it
things
constantly.
on those sites that I need.
I know somebody
that
that
you're going to use.
that-
Yeah, that I'm gonna use.
just bought stuff online. The problem is, she never returned it. She was a hoarder.
Oh.
I mean, you should have seen the
Hoarders
You
are
saw it.
definitely
What'd
out
you
We
say?
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. She had like 5 sewing machines, some in boxes.
yeah. Well,
done,
she
yeah.
had a little bit of an illness, but
Bunch
whatever.
of yeah. She had a well. Now she's
Yeah, that's another. That's sad.
But you know what?
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, we've gotten so trained and used to a younger generation is worse. Worse, not their fault, born into it, where everything is so easy. They're used to easy. Remember when we were younger, if we needed to know something, we'd have to go to the library and get
Oh,
books.
I remember the library.
You have to go to the books and check out books and
Yes, they
read.
give you a
Actually
little thing
read
in the pocket, they
instead of
stamp it.
Googling. What about this or
Everything
that?
was the library.
Oh, that's it. That's all I need to
Everything
know.
was-
Or get the Encyclopedia Britannica.
We have about 15 of them.
and get the yearly update.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah,
read.
we have a lot.
I have a
And back
collection.
then they weren't cheap.
I have a collection.
We have a shelf in our living room / dining room / entryway of about 300 books.
Of course,
That go all along the wall.
If you didn't have the money for the Encyclopedia Britannica, you can go to the grocery store and get the Funkin' Wagnalls.
I don't know what that is.
No,
It's
Funk them.
Encyclopedia.
But funk them.
At a grocery store? Is that a joke? I didn't get it.
No, they used to sell them at grocery stores.
Ew, creepy.
But,
All right.
I mean, listen. Don't get me wrong. The fact that I can Google information if I need it right now,
That was fantastic.
absolutely awesome.
Fantastic.
Absolutely awesome. But what do we get? We get snippets of something,
Yeah.
right? We get a snippet of
hot
something
here.
where we actually used to read up on things. Okay, fine. Times change. No one wants to read anything anymore. It seems.
No.
It seems no one wants to read anything anymore. They want quick and easy. Unfortunately, a lot of times in life, things aren't easy. They take work. And what happens, sadly, when there's cases, let's say, of mental illness,
So, now I'm sorry.
in cases of mental illness, where things take a little work, they take effort, people aren't used to it, especially younger people, right? They're not used to it.
No.
And then they give it to their parents to do.
They go to their therapist or psychiatrist if they do that, which hopefully they do.
That's a big if.
So instead of putting an effort to work on yourself, on the issue that you're struggling with or what you're struggling with, give me something. Give me a pill,
Medication you're talking about.
a pill.
Yeah.
Because
and keep me on it because it'll fix it.
right,
They don't
or
wanna fix themselves.
the other option is you have to put work into this. You have to be strategic. You have to do this. You have to do that. Or let me give you a pill. Yeah, give me the pill.
Yeah, of course. An easy way out.
Well, and these drug commercials don't help.
they
well,
pump them left and
But
right.
the other
don't
issue
help.
is, as many would know, when you have a mental illness, you go to your psychiatrist, for example, and they give you a medication. It's not that you're on one pill and that's it, you're good to go. You find yourself on a second one,
Possibly
sometimes
a
a
third.
third one, sometimes a fourth one. But too many, we can blame, and we can do this, for psychiatrists out there. Yeah, we can do this. Where you're very, very happy to just, here, take this, here, take that, here, take that. And then there are those that, I don't want to put you on more medications. I don't want to do it. Those are the good ones. Right?
Of course.
Those are the good ones. But there are some that will load you up on medication. We don't care.
Easy
No
breezy.
problem with that. Who are you to them? Don't care. And so many people are totally okay with that.
Yeah.
It's easier. Easy. We want easy. When we text, we don't even spell out words.
No, we don't.
Right?
No, that's
like
been
you said,
done
the
a
other-
long time.
how are you? How,
R,
an R and a U.
and then a U.
Because spelling how, A-R-E,
That's where we are.
Y-O-W, that's just too much trouble.
That's
I'm not
where
doing
we
that. I'm not
are.
going through all of that.
Actually, I'm guilty of that. I do that. I do that. Because I want to get the text over with because I'm annoyed with texting. I do it. It's convenient, but I do that to make it short.
Well, let's do this. Let's take a little break.
It's 100
for you
degrees
guys,
out.
it's 1 second. But we'll be right back, and we'll hit on a few things when we get back.
See you in a bit.
3, 2.
We're back.
We're back. I also wanted to mention something when we talked about colonization. Ask Native Americans in the United States what colonization meant to them. We're outsiders, foreigners came here, and many other countries in the world, Latin America and Africa.
Asia.
Yeah, absolutely. What that meant. India.
India.
How India felt about Great Britain being there. But anyway. Ireland. Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland.
In
Irish.
Ireland, there was a death, if you wanted to teach, if you were caught teaching the Irish language, you'd get the death penalty.
It's very reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh, naturally. Yeah.
But we were talking about just before we took that break about people want things easy, right? Easy. They don't want to leave their house, like in our neighborhood. And I don't know what's
Well, we don't know what's
here.
going on in the neighborhood.
I really don't
We're
know
not
what's
quite
going on.
sure.
Maybe nobody lives here. I don't know. Maybe
No, they all live here.
here.
They just stay inside because it's so bloody hot out here. It's 100 degrees.
But let's, we talk about mental illness, people that are having suicidal thoughts, that there's a way of overcoming. There's a way of being a survivor or never getting to that point, and that is by working on things. What happens when no one wants to work on anything? Just give them medication. Can you live your life medicated? I understand. Unfortunately, a lot of people like those medications.
Yeah.
It's not a medication for cholesterol, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure, where you take it, no side effects, maybe dry mouth or a headache.
Or liver issues.
But that's not something that they're dealing with, right? Your side effects would be
The side effects.
a
Yeah.
dry
Always
mouth
dry
or
mouth,
a headache,
blurred
or something
vision.
like blurred vision.
Projectile diarrhea.
Yeah, you got
But
it.
for medications for mental illness, a lot of times they make you feel relaxed, and unfortunately unmotivated, but a lot of people like that. It's legal drugs, right?
That's what?
Legal
Oh.
drugs. You get them from your doctor,
Yeah.
not from some pusher on the side of the street.
Which
And-
you can
Hopefully.
probably also get from him.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah,
hopefully.
but you can get it from your doctor and have your insurance company pay for it.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Now, in many cases, those medications are needed,
Yes.
especially when they can save a life. But there are times where we can do things to get off of those medications to save our own lives. And the problem of I want easy is reason so many people are so medicated. Just like we have so many people that I want to lose weight, I don't want to change my eating habits, I want a pill. Pills that
Take it away.
that'll work.
Which don't.
Short of like liposuction, I mean, you have to get out there and exercise.
You have it's just how things are. We have to do things. You could ask yourself this for certain people: how much time do you have for your fantasy football team?
Oh, they've got a ton of time.
I have unlimited time for that. How much
Right.
time do you have for yourself? I don't have time. Oh, okay.
Or for your kids.
So it's about priorities. Now I can sit here and I could be talking out of my ass.
You could be, but you're
Could
not.
be talking out of my ass. But
That
I
would
stand
be,
by everything I've said.
That would be Assy McGee.
I stand by everything I say because I've done it. It's called credibility. I don't tell people you should do this, you should do that. How about you? Have you done it? Well, no. No. I'm not going to waste my time.
Well, I'll
But
tell
I'm
you
telling
what-
other people they should.
I'll tell you
No.
one thing. I wasn't able to take off any more weight. I didn't lose any more weight. I sustained my weight, but I didn't exercise last week at all. So had I exercised, I would have lost more weight. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I would have lost a couple pounds. But it is what it is.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't stick your tongue in the outlet anymore.
Yeah.
You're
Well, it might help.
You're looking to lose 3 or 4 more pounds. I'm talking about someone, for
Right,
example,
I
that
know.
is obese, unhealthy. They don't feel
But
well.
it applies to them.
They
You got to
need,
get out there and exercise.
of course, and change their eating habits.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
Not diet.
Yeah.
Change their
If you don't
eating
change your
habits
eating habits, it ain't
for
gonna
the
work.
rest of your life.
Yeah.
And I believe no one can tell you this is what you need to do because this is what everyone needs to do. I think you should know your body probably better than anybody else. What you could eat, what you can. Of course, certain
Good
things
help.
you shouldn't be eating, like me eating cannolis and
I'm
sweets
eating
and all
cannolis.
that. Of course. To me, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with them. They're delicious, but they
But then
will.
you pay for it. You pay for it. But
So is Stromboli.
I think we need to work on ourselves, and so many people do not want to work on
Yeah.
themselves. As you guys know, and some other people may know, I'm a life coach as well, and I work on people working on themselves, right? But those are people that want to work on themselves. people that don't want to put time into themselves, it's hard to help them.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's very hard to
But
help
once you
them.
start working on yourself, even a little bit, you'll see a difference, and then you're going to want to keep doing it.
You know, if
some people won't.
you
Some-
go,
usually.
for example, you may study your whole life. You go to college, you get a degree, you pursue a career. You put a lot of time into that, a lot of effort into that. But into your own mental health or your own physical health, sometimes you don't want to put any time into anything. You want easy fix. Easy fixes.
Anymore.
Easy fixes are they don't exist really.
No.
Temporarily they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? In my opinion, they're temporary. I believe in patterns. I truly believe in patterns. If you have a pattern, a long-term pattern of doing the right thing, you'll get results. Unfortunately, too, a lot of people, I want a result now. Right now, I want to see the result. Well, sometimes you have to earn things. You have to get there. You have to get there. But what's in the balance here is your life, the quality of your life. Is it not worth putting time and effort into it?
Yeah. Right.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
It's worth putting time and effort into it, right? You can put time and effort into so much shit. You want to know what the Kardashians, who they're sleeping with, what they're doing, what they're you put time into that.
Well, I can tell you they're always sleeping with somebody new. I can just tell you that.
Really?
No,
Really?
really?
You're doing that?
Yeah.
You're doing that? But putting time into yourself, okay, I don't see results today. I don't see results right now. No, you don't. Not tomorrow. Not the day after tomorrow. But you'll start seeing results. If you're medicated, highly medicated, a lot of different medications, and unfortunately too, when you're highly medicated on a lot of different medications, it's hard to get motivated to do anything. Been there. Been there. I had to.
Yeah, instead of getting hypnotized to not care about anything like a guy in Office Space, you're on drugs, doing the same thing.
Listen, people like drugs.
Oh yeah.
And when you can go to a doctor, a lot of people think, well, this is legit because the doctor gave it to me, so it's legit.
The way I look at it is a doctor that prescribes instead of treating people, and all he does is push pills. He's not a doctor.
Well, we have doctors still. We always will, that actually care about their patients, right? They also took an oath, right, to look out for their patients.
Yeah, and all of them don't care.
The Hippocratic Oath, they're looking out for their patients. And there are doctors that, I want money. I want money.
That's all they care about.
And I want volume. And there are doctors that will take a limited number of patients, right, because they put so much time into their patients. That's the kind of doctor I would be. Because they still make money.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, you had one of those.
yeah, I did.
You had
I've had a few in my life, and I've been fortunate.
Yeah.
I've been I don't know why I've been so fortunate in my life. Nothing I did. My knee surgeon treated me like I was
Here's the Miami guy.
a $1 billion athlete. I had a personal physician treated me like I was her only patient. I've been fortunate. I've also had my share of garbage. The pill pusher.
Oh, you
we
had a
talked
big
about.
pill pusher.
But I obviously distinguished between the two, and I know which one I would have picked.
Yeah. But they're
Not
all
the pill
over South
pusher.
Florida.
I picked the doctor that actually cared.
Yeah.
But
course,
but you know, we blame the doctors too. But you know what? When doctors, person after person after person after person, I want, give me something, give me something, give me something. They're human as well.
My last
Right?
doctor.
They're human as well.
My last doctor, when I had to get medical release for surgery, and I tell him, by the way, doc, I can't sleep. Well, I can refer you to psychiatrists. They have all the good drugs. He actually said they have all the good drugs.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, it is.
It's true. I was on medication that a lot of people loved. Actually, a lot of people were addicted to it, and I never was.
Yeah, a lot of it you can get addicted.
I never was. A lot of celebrities who are addicted to the
Just
drugs.
a lot of
side
people
as
in
well.
general, about celebrity or no celebrity, they're
Of
just
course,
addicted
but I'm
to
saying
drugs.
even celebrities. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of people
I mean,
are addicted
everybody's
to.
There's too many
Addicted.
doctors willing to just prescribe with no questions asked.
Yeah, because there are too many that are in it for the
Actually,
money.
they're getting a little tighter on those certain in certain places. Those medications that are addictive. I know that they are. They're
Well,
tightening
and
up.
opioids and whatnot. Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
their
the
choice. It's because
There's other drugs
They
that
have
aren't
to.
opioids and are addictive.
what can replace? What's going to replace better eating habits? What's going to replace exercise?
You.
Is it a pill?
You.
What's going to replace focusing on your thoughts, working on yourself,
You.
doing things you enjoy or used to do? A pill isn't going to replace it.
No, you have to be willing to do it. Take those steps.
Exactly.
Baby steps in the beginning,
Exactly.
obviously, with some people, and some people just tear right into it.
And it's just amazing how some people, oh, that just sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
really?
They procrastinate, they put it off, and then they never change.
But you put in time to garbage.
Yeah, but that's what they do.
Shit that's not better
That's
in your
what they do.
life.
Like the
They do.
Kardashians.
You'll do that. But when someone tells you, well, you need to do this, it's going to take time, it's going to take effort. to
They don't
better
wanna
your
do it.
life.
They're
That
lazy.
just sounds like that
Lazy.
just sounds like way too much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then go back to your fantasy football team. Get load up on medications. I feel sympathy for people when they're trying. No matter what it is, right? Don't we all?
Well, if they're
When you
trying.
see someone trying.
Well, that's what counts. You can fail, but as long as you tried, that's what counts.
And for me, when it comes to depression and suicide and all that, where I've learned so much in what I did right, but I've learned so much because I failed so much. I made so many mistakes. And I learned that I can't make those mistakes over again.
Yeah,
Because if I did, I wouldn't be here.
right.
I just wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Would you be okay with that?
Well, I wouldn't
Maybe
have
some
met
other-
you if you weren't here.
There'd be some other dude in here.
Oh my God, who are you? Anyway,
Collect the life insurance.
I wouldn't have met him if that were the case. I would have never met you. We wouldn't be sitting here doing a podcast.
Yeah, really? Watch Life with Shannon 3. Watch
By
that
the way,
one.
what are you drinking?
Water.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's not that vodka bottle you just opened.
No.
Vodka doesn't smell, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But putting effort into things that are worthwhile, and there's nothing more worthwhile than our own lives. And
You got to put effort and time into it.
and sometimes you hear, which I don't know how we're not past this yet, where parents, especially moms, still will say, "Well, I can't put time. I have people counting on me."
Okay. Well,
But they're counting on you, so the better your life is,
Yeah, exactly.
the better mom you're going to be, or the better dad you're going to be. So putting time into yourself is not selfish, because this thing is still out there. You see it through Twitter, you see it in social media, where taking care of yourself, a lot of people see that as selfish. How is that selfish? It's irresponsible to not do it.
no, you're absolutely right.
But some people see that as, I can't, especially with children, when they have children. I can't focus on me because that would be selfish because I have children. But your children are unhappy because you're unhappy.
Yeah, you have to make time slots for everybody.
You have to better your life
Yeah,
to then be a better parent.
Of course, because
to
if
then
you
be
don't, you can't be a good
a
parent.
better
I mean,
spouse
yeah.
or a better friend.
you have to feel good about yourself.
and get your life in order.
Yeah.
Or
Then
else,
you can be a really good parent.
because if you're struggling, then people around you, believe me, they're going
struggling
to know.
too. No, they're struggling as well.
And
Because they pick up on
sometimes they will distance themselves, push themselves away from you because they don't feel comfortable. They don't know what to do or say. And they don't get the vibe, that vibe of happiness coming from you either. There's no selfishness in taking care of yourself. It's a responsibility. Why we're still here thinking of this or even talking about this is ridiculous, but we are, because like I said, you see it on social media. You see it. I've heard people say, well, I have people counting on me. Okay? More of a reason Because now you're not just taking care of yourself for you. You have other people also counting on
So
you.
treat yourself
Even
well.
more of a reason to take care of yourself.
Of course.
To get your life in order. And we have time for so many things. People think, well, if I work on myself, I don't have time for anything else. Why?
Because they short. What is it called? Short stick themselves. Whatever the
Shortchange
word is.
themselves.
Shortchange.
And not only that, our minds also
Yeah,
oftentimes
yeah.
will tell us,
And it's also an
No, you
easy
can't
way
do
out.
that.
Yeah, it's just
No, you can't do that.
that doesn't work.
no, you can't do
Uh-uh.
it. It's almost like an addiction, right?
Well,
Where-
sometimes it's an excuse.
Yes, but sometimes like an addiction. Your addiction is telling you, oh, well, you can't do this. You don't want to do that. No, you can't. You need this. You need, or like depression telling you, yeah, you don't want to do that, or you don't want to do
that's
this,
different,
or you can't do this, or you can't do all negatives, being thrown at you. It just amazes me we're still here. We're still here where people don't want to get professional help because they're embarrassed to. The stigma.
It's still there.
How are we still here? You know, hey, listen, all you guys are so happy that you can Google anything at any time. You can find a movie you want to watch right now. You can do this, you can do that, but you're embarrassed to go get professional help if you need help. Why? Why are we still here? Are you medicated, or are you still here?
She's drinkicated.
What the hell are you talking
I
about?
think she stuck her tongue in the
It's got to be vodka.
stuck her
I
tongue
have
in the-
no idea what you're talking about. I'm totally here, but what you're saying, it makes complete sense. I'm actually kind of nodding my head nonchalantly, agreeing with you.
That's because you're getting paid to.
Really, we're paying her?
What? Where's my money?
The hell? Where
Where the hell's my money?
I didn't agree
We
to
got
that.
you a 6-pack of beer, didn't we?
Oh my god!
I never agreed to that.
I don't have any beer.
Okay,
And there's no money.
we'll have to have a stockholders meeting out.
she's getting
Yes,
paid
we're going to
alcohol.
have to.
But I'm being a little serious here because this hits home with me and it bothers me. And I've had so many people say things to me that bother me. That they don't want to do anything for themselves.
Yeah.
I had my psychiatrist tell me, I wish I had more patients like you that want to get off medication. I get patients in here, can you give me something else?
Yeah, that's what they
Can
do.
you give
Yeah.
me something
Yeah, they want
else?
instant satisfaction,
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
it is.
And then they want
And
more
that's-
and more
that's
and
with
more.
everything. It's not just drugs. With
Like
everything.
that pill mill I went to that I talked about in
Who
videos,
passed away.
it was packed. It was assembly
Well,
line.
because
It was
everybody,
assembly
yeah,
line.
it was in and out, in and out, in and out, in
What
and
do you
out.
People
need?
want their drugs.
It's a
People
turnaround.
want their
It was
drugs.
gross how much they turned around.
We want easy. Some things aren't easy. Raising children is not easy. Being married is not easy. Believe me,
I wouldn't know.
not easy.
Hey,
And I'm
Friggin'
not about
nightmare.
to find out.
whatever.
Again, watch Life with Shannon 3.
Well, okay, that's true.
But things are not easy, but when it comes to so many things, people want easy. Listen, we can get off of mental illness for a few minutes here and say even physical. I have high cholesterol, overweight. A good doctor can say, well, you need to exercise, change your diet. And there are people who are like, well, can you give me something
Yeah, they want
instead?
something because they don't want to go out and
Here's a pill
exercise.
for your cholesterol, but every 6 months you got to have your liver enzymes.
Yeah, give me
They-
something else.
When-
They want the easy way
and
out.
I'll switch to diet soda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not going
that's
to change
it.
my
That's
eating
great.
habits.
Yeah.
I'm not going to exercise. I'm not going to do anything.
don't wanna
Give me a
change-
pill
that's
and I'll
right.
switch to diet soda.
They don't want to change their eating
Right,
habits. They
so
don't want
you
to
get,
get out
the
and
pill that
exercise.
messes up your liver. You get the phosphoric acid in the soda that messes up your joints.
But one thing,
But you want easy. That's not easy.
But-
In 2 months, your cholesterol can go
do
down.
you know how easy it is just to go outside, not to jog, not to lift weights, to walk?
Not
Do you know
in my
how
neighborhood.
easy it is to just go out and walk?
Absolutely, and that's the key to what you just said is very important.
It's walking.
When you tell people, it doesn't mean you need to go join a gym and sit there doing
No,
reps.
not at all.
No.
You can go for a walk.
A freaking walk.
You may have a bicycle sitting in the garage, a bike ride. Anything you're doing is that you weren't doing before is helpful.
Yes.
And when you start to see results,
Get serotonin,
you get a
your
little.
endorphins.
I can give you an example. Like I said, I don't say things just to say things. I'm not full of shit. I live them. I try to share my experiences based on what I've done. The Pool exercises.
Oh, yeah, we do heavy pool exercises.
I used to do 5 walks around the pool. 5 laps, I'm sorry.
Resistant
5
walks.
laps.
Resistant.
In water, I'd get into water up to here. It's a workout.
Yes.
I would do 5 laps. I was winded.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like somebody kicked my ass.
Yeah.
What did I do last night?
Like 20 or something?
I
60
did.
or something? I don't remember.
I did 30.
30.
30 laps.
But
When
he
I
was building
started-
himself up to get there.
When I started a few weeks ago, I did 5. Felt like I got my ass kicked.
Yeah.
I was sore everywhere.
Yeah.
Took a break, struggled to do 5 more. Now I do 30 in 2 weeks.
These are not normal walks in the pool, though.
No, they're not.
They're not normal walks in the pool.
It's just a fast pace with, like I said, water up to here. Where in the deep ends, I'm on my toes, pushing.
Yeah, resistance.
And you're breathing hard.
Yeah,
breathing
big
hard.
cardio.
But there are results.
What, you lost
You do more
15
laps.
pounds, 16 pounds?
You do more laps. You start to see that I can do more. I can do more. I can do more.
Mm-hmm.
I do push-ups on the side of the pool.
Yeah, you do.
I'm doing more reps.
Yeah.
More reps. This is, but some people get so
Builds up.
scared that they think of, well, me getting in shape, I have to now go join a gym.
But you don't.
I have to go. I don't like working at a gym, but you don't.
You can find other
You
ways
can
to
go
do
walking.
it.
You can go bike
Yeah.
riding.
You
You
can
can go swimming.
You can do, if you don't have a pool.
What you like. You know
Yeah.
what? This is,
Find
to
a
me,
way.
this is very important. Do what you like.
Yeah.
Because if you do what you like, there's a better chance of you continuing to do it.
Absolutely.
It's like when I started jogging on the beach, on the sand. I walked 2 miles back and forth. It took me a month before I was able to jog half
That's
that.
fine.
1 month.
But you did it.
And then it took me another 2 weeks before I can jog the other mile back. It ended up 2 miles a night on the
You just
sand.
got to keep it
But you
up.
see the progress.
But you see the progress.
The reason you're going to see the progress is because our bodies were not designed to lay around and do nothing.
No, they weren't.
I mean, you on the sand, you're working out all kinds of muscles you didn't even know you had.
We were created to hunt,
but then it feels
right?
good after, yeah.
We were created to hunt, to scavenge for food, chase animals, right?
Okay, well, that's gross.
That's how we
but-
were designed. We were not designed to lay on the couch watching TV.
No, we weren't. So we need to get
That's
up and
not
use
how
our bodies.
were designed. So
We
the
need to
more
use
we
them.
move, the better we feel. If you have a mental illness, the more you move,
The better you feel.
Sleep better.
Serotonin level gets moving, and you
Well,
do feel better.
exercise
You
helps
sleep
with
better at
serotonin.
night.
But-
you feel better. You smile.
But my recommendation is always to do something that you enjoy
Well, of
because
course.
you have a better chance of long-term success.
Keeping it on, yeah, absolutely.
Long-term. If you love being in a gym, then be in
Go
a
to the
gym.
gym.
If you hate going to the gym, then go walking.
Find out
Go
something else
swimming.
that you like.
Go bike riding. Go do something
Or
that
even-
you know you'll
Even
enjoy.
if you want to work out, you can get a Bowflex or something.
Right, but
You got to use it though.
But
you got to
this is
Well, I
the
know.
key.
it.
This is human nature. If you're forcing yourself to do something you absolutely do not like to do,
No, that's not
It's
going to
not
work.
You're
gonna
going to
work.
quit.
That's
gonna
right.
work.
You will.
you're going to eventually quit. But if you're doing something you enjoy, there's a better chance that you'll keep doing it
So
long.
find something you enjoy and get on it.
And if you're going to be walking, take some music with you.
If
Whatever,
if-
that's what
if
makes you
you're into
happy.
it.
If you
Makes
like
it,
that.
it makes a big
Whatever
difference.
works.
Whatever works for
But
you.
we need to go for now. We're not going to be here next week. We're going to take a break.
Yep.
So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up, a like. And you can also go to our website, depression-youarenot-alone.com. Be well, everyone.
Take
We'll see
care.
you in
Have a
2
good
weeks.
weekend.
And check out Life with Shannon 3.
Bye.